live, guys. This video is basically coming from a big supporter of Ivan on Tech. I'm a fan of his work. Really enjoy everything he puts out. I've been through the Ivan on Tech Academy. Think it's really beneficial. And today, I really just wanted to condense a very long Ivan on Tech live podcast, like a Good Morning Crypto that he does pretty much each and every day. And just wanted to start it off with a little aside there. If you have watched his channel, the go. But today we're going to be straight to the content and dive right in, basically understanding how to categorize altcoins and basically what he laid out, his top picks, and kind of exposing some of the things I think he could have added or he maybe could have taken away. He obviously has a little bit of bias based on the projects he's worked on, but I think overall, great content creator, one of the most unbiased out there, so you can't complain. Big fan of him. Go check out his channel. I'll also have a link to his video in the description. This is not me trying to say anything bad about him. This is purely for educational purposes, and let's dive right into it. So, how to categorize altcoins, breaking them down into categories so it's not just a random mess, and then how to identify market leaders by looking at market cap. So looking at what's the top market cap and what are some of the bottom market caps. The top market caps will be the industry leader, but the bottom market caps, especially if their fundamentals are good and they have good tokenomics, good analysis, technical, sentimental, you can look at all these different things. Basically with this, you can take a look at the smaller cap ones, so the smaller market cap, and look at those as an opportunity to grow. So maybe you could do a different portfolio percentage in each. Maybe you could go, okay, for my oracles, I'm going to do 60% in Chainlink, a little bit in Band, and a little bit in Dia. So, since we talked about oracles, let's dive right into our first two categories, which is oracles and data. Basically, with oracles, the market leader is Chainlink. And Chainlink is a very interesting project. I got in under $1. Very interesting. Definitely the market leader. Ticker symbol link. By the way, in this video, we're going to go pretty rapid fire onto the projects. You can watch my do your own research video up here above. I'll link that video. Or check out Ivan on Tech's full video, but we're going to try and keep this around 10 minutes so to not drag on too long, basically going over what he recommended for each of the categories, explaining a bit about the categories, showing the market leader and some of the smaller cap ones. So Chainlink for oracles is the top dog. Then you have API 3. Basically, if you don't know what API is, it's basically applied program interface. Kind of complex, but similar to a UI, which is a user interface, so like when you're using an application. But API 3 is a very interesting project, very small, has gotten a bit of hype recently. And then a project that's a bit bigger than API 3 is Band, ticker symbol BAND, and then lastly Dia. So basically, when you're looking at most potential gains, it's important to look at the coins with low market cap, but also the strong fundamentals, as I said before. Now, on to the next category, data. This is something that's very important, and kind of, I would say oracles link in with this as far as having data that's hard to quantify onto the blockchain, and also kind of triggering systems and events with smart contracts. So in data, one of the market leaders is Parsec, which ticker symbol is PRQ. Then you have Graft. This is kind of a new one that's gotten a lot of hype recently, and it's GRFT. And basically this is, as I said, the ability for the blockchain to collect real-time data. So not just things happening, not just recording things, but actually real-time data, things that are happening right now. That's what on-chain analysis is, which what Ivan talks a lot about, and is also a great way to analyze a project is on-chain. And so basically it allows to collect real-time data that can interact with a system or a smart contract, as I said before. Kind of data and oracles, in my mind, go together. And by the way, before we move on to corporate coins, the next category and the ones after that, one of the things that Ivan recommend and I agree with is basically understanding all these categories. These aren't all of them. These are his top ones and then some of his top picks for each. But then going, okay, what are the maybe top 3 or top even 1 that I'm really interested in? What is something that I would like to work in? What is something that, if you had to spend the rest of your life in, past generations had to work in 9-to-5 jobs, like they weren't passionate about. Pick something that you're passionate about that you would be driven in each and every day. So maybe it's meme coins. Maybe it's passive income coins, which is I enjoy passive income in DeFi personally. I also am interested in oracles. Those would kind of be my top 3. But maybe you like meme coins, like Dogecoin, or he put. I'll get to that in a second. But he put XRP and Litecoin and meme coins. I'll get to that. But I am a bit of a fan of XRP. I think it has some interesting potential, especially with what they're building with Flare. So, anyways, corporate coins, Origin Trail, TRAC, Unibright, UBT. Basically, these are coins that are being implemented in real world situations. So I think when people look at crypto and go, oh, this is just bubble hype, nobody's actually using these coins, nobody's using those projects. That's why you check out our do your own research video, making sure that they're economically active in fundamental, technical, and sentimental analysis. Looking at the roadmap, all these different things is very, very important for each of these coins. Today we're just doing rapid fire. So, as I said, Origin Trail is basically being used in Eastern Europe. I was actually in Serbia and checked out a little bit of what they were doing. They have an office in Serbia and basically being used for supply chain purposes in the agricultural industry. Unibright, UBT, is being used by Coca-Cola, and they're actually from Germany. So I think both those projects are very, very interesting, especially Origin Trail. I don't personally own either of those, but I would be interested in picking up some Origin Trail. So, meme coins. As we talked about above, I would say Dogecoin is one of these like wrapper coins that are coming out, like Lil Pump's putting out a coin, Lil Yachty's putting out a coin. It's, that's what Ivan would say. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these at all. And then he put Litecoin in XRP. Litecoin that people kind of talk about is Bitcoin Silver. To be honest, I don't know a ton about Litecoin. I used to own some, sold it, got a bit of profit. XRP is I actually bought Chainlink as my first coin. I know all you Bitcoiners are going to be mad at me, but Chainlink was my very, very first coin when I really knew nothing about the space. And then as I grew in knowledge base and watched channels like this, watched channels like Ivan on Tech, and kind of understood things more, watched podcasts, Anthony Pompliano, learned a bit more. But even before I learned, I kind of had purchased some XRP, was interested in what they were doing, and it's an interesting project. I mean, do your own research, obviously, but I wouldn't categorize XRP in a meme coin. Maybe Litecoin is, I don't really know. You tell me in the comments down below, but that's what I haven't said. So basically, this category is no fundamentals, literally just pumped by social media in speculation. So again, those are those kind of like wrapper coins I would put in that category instead of Litecoin and XRP. I think Litecoin and XRP, since they have, I mean, the fact that they have such a large market cap doesn't mean they're fundamentally solid, but are they really a meme coin? Like these XRPs being used, and so is Litecoin. So next, passive income coins. This is very, very interesting. So you have Celsius Network, CEL. You have Yield App, YLD, and then you have CyberFi, CFI. Celsius is the largest out of these, but it's centralized. And then you have the Yield App, which is literally an application you can put on your phone that's a DeFi app that I really, really like. I think this is a very, very interesting project. I own a bit of each of these except CyberFi, and I have some other kind of passive income things. I would put like Cardano and Tezos, technically they would be in this, but these are kind of what he put out. CyberFi basically allows you to personalize a customized DeFi strategy, which I think is very interesting. You know, having something that you can kind of tailor to what you like. So using kind of smart contracts in this, CyberFi is interesting. Definitely the smallest cap one out of there. And then you have exchange coins. I'm not a huge fan of these, but basically the thing here is it's important for onboarding, brand recognition, bringing people into the space. I'm really happy that, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Coinbase, but that Coinbase doesn't have a coin. I think projects are interesting, like BlockFi, that don't have a coin. But basically you have Binance, BNB, Swissborg, CHSB, which blew up recently, and Ivan talked about that. And then you have Uniswap, UNI. Uniswap actually did an airdrop. Again, that kind of like, it's an example of a decentralized exchange, Uniswap, that had an airdrop to incentivize user adoption. So basically, if you just interacted with the exchange, the DEX, as people call it, you got a large Uniswap drop. And then if you interact with multiple wallets, well, probably holding a lot of Uni. I hope you sold a little bit too. But anyways, so again, brand recognition increasing leads to a stronger relationship, which can improve long tail features. And then we move into the DeFi space, I would say, favorite. I'm really interested in, as this channel is called, Invest Global. We talk about emerging market real estate. We talk about commodities. We talk about crypto is probably my favorite thing right now. But very, very interested in emerging market real estate and kind of combining DeFi with that. And that's, I think, kind of the long-term goal of Invest Global is, I'll put out a little something. Redefi is what I'm thinking about as like a project Anyways, so like DeFi. Emerging market real estate meets decentralized finance. So we have Aave, AAVE. We have KNC, Kyber Network. Then we have Wi-Fi, which is what Ivan calls it. And I like when I first started watching his Good Morning Crypto, I was like, what is Wi-Fi? But it's YFDAI. And then you have MahaDAO, which is MDAO. These are basically trustless financial applications that have some of the greatest potential in the whole space, I would personally say, especially if you have a long time horizon, because these are things that I think, like, you're seeing these corporate coins get used, but how many people are using Venmo right now? How many people are using PayPal right now? And then when they see that, you know, they don't have to trust these companies, they can verify. All of this can be verified via smart contracts in DeFi, decentralized finance. So then you have Empire Coins, basically coins and projects that are acquiring and merging, creating their own ecosystem, and really building an empire, as he calls them, Empire Coins. So I enjoyed that categorization. And again, go check out Ivan's channel. Highly recommend it. You're in finance, YFI, and then you have Trust Swap, which is SWAP. I might have mixed up before. Oh yeah, okay. So I apologize. It's not Wi-Fi above in DeFi. It was YFDAI. I do apologize for that. I was reading below. And it's the ticker symbol is YF-DAI. So just to recap, DeFi, Aave, Kyber, YFDAI, which is YF-DAI, and then MahaDAO, which is MDAO. And then you have the Empire Coins, massive projects kind of building their own ecosystem, which is Yearn.finance, YFI, Wi-Fi, and then Trust Swap, which is SWAP. And then we're kind of moving into these last couple of coins. So fundraising coins, I think these are kind of interesting. He talks about some of the issues in the ICO phase with like EOS, where it's like these projects are probably getting a little too much attention. EOS raised like 3 billion or something with Brock Pierce. So I don't know about that. You know, he ran for president. It was a bit of weird. I was kind of like following the campaign, but he didn't put any money into it. Like his videos for president were getting like 50 views. Very strange. Like I'm getting 50 views and I'm starting this channel. So weird. I'm not running for president. I'm just learning and growing. So anyways, DuckDAO Dime, DDIM, and PolkaStarter, POLS. I do own some PolkaStarter, just as a little caveat. Ivan's a big fan of DuckDAO Dime. I'm going to do DYOR on DuckDAO Dime. Do your own research, and definitely check out that video again. Also, I'll have it linked in the description to do your own research. But basically, these projects allow you to get in early on private sales, which is so important in this space, because, you know, you're getting in early anyways, like of mass adoption. But if you can get in early, kind of in like the traditional space, like private sales, that's basically what these projects allow you to do. So thank you very much for watching. Again, go check out Ivan on Tech's channel. I'll have his original video linked in the description. I'll have the do your own research video. Thanks again. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like, subscribe, bell button, all. As Ivan would say, like, subscribe, bell button, all. And besides that, basically what I want to say is, you know, I really enjoy these content creators. The reason I make these videos is to kind of condense this, like, because it was about an hour and a half long video, condense it into under 15 minutes, share my thoughts, and yeah, again, I'm not hating on him. I'm a big fan of his channel. Really enjoyed these picks. I think, you know, DuckDAO Dime is one that I don't know a ton about. There's some that he obviously invested in early, and he's talked about that publicly, so I don't like shame him on that or anything. I think these are great projects, but it's always important to do your own research, understanding these categories, and yeah, after that, there's not much else to say. So again, thank you, and until next time.